Kelly Wilkinson's children need all the support they can get at the moment after their mother was killed in a terrible incident of alleged domestic violence. Now, community and corporate generosity is building them a new house. And when we put out the call to help, the response was overwhelming.
You just don't understand how somebody could do that to another person. It's a vile act.
You know, people just don't do this to people. It's horrendous. There's no words for it.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
4 weeks ago, young mum Kelly Wilkinson died after being set on fire in the backyard of her home. Her estranged husband, Brian Johnston, has been charged with her murder, and her 3 sisters, Danielle, Emma and Natalie, are struggling to understand what's happened.
It was just devastating. You don't know what to say or do.
You can't really believe the news that you've been told, and how can you take that information in?
The moment that we found out, my dad's reaction, I will never be able to get that out of my head.
Can I ask you what Kelly meant to you?
Absolute ray of sunshine. She walked in the room and just lit up, you know, the whole room, and everyone loved to be around her. She was cheeky, she was fun, and yeah, she was just an amazing person.
After meeting American Brian Johnston online, Kelly went to the US where she married him. She was just 18. The couple had 2 children before Kelly returned to Australia.
Run up the hill, run, 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 run.
Things weren't great over there. Mum went over, got her and the kids and came back, and he followed her back here, just turned up on her doorstep one afternoon, and, you know, he somehow made his way back in, and they then had another child together, and yeah, I mean, it brought us to now.
And what did she tell you in the weeks before she died? What did she tell you was going on? What was she worried about?
The kids' safety. She just kept saying, when will she get to be happy?
Kelly left Brian Johnston 3 months ago. It's alleged Johnston breached a domestic violence order Kelly had taken out against him. It's also been revealed that Johnston was released on bail for other charges involving Kelly a week before she was murdered. On the day she died, neighbours reported hearing screams and an explosion. Johnston himself is now in hospital, suffering serious burns. Did they ask for their mum?
They know she's gone. They constantly say that they miss her. The 2-year-old does ask for mum. But yeah, they know she's not coming back.
You're going to say, what do you say to them at those points?
Just throw as much love at them as we can.
Reese is Danielle's husband. The couple has taken in Kelly's 3 children. Was there ever any doubt that you would take these 3 children into your place and look after them?
No, no. I mean, you know, we've got 5 of our own, and Reese just looked at me and said, "This is us," and we said, "Yep." So, you know, we'll make it work.
So looking at this, you've got now 8 children in a 4-bedroom house.
Yes.
It must be chaos.
It is chaos.
It's loud. It's loud, but it's fun, you know.
How do you sleep them all?
Lots of bunk beds.
Clearly, this new family of 10 has placed enormous demands on Danielle and Reese, who've outgrown their house and need a small bus just to get the kids to school.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, you know, 8 tiny feet to try and put shoes on, and yeah.
It's a 3-hour mission every morning to get them ready for school.
Looking at those children, realising that I couldn't bring their mum back, broke my heart, but what I could do is try and make their future better, and what I could do is something I do every day, is build houses for people.
Tanika Smith is Reese's stepsister. She's also a successful businesswoman who manages her own building projects.
And I just went, we have to do something, and we can't let these children grow up in a world where they think everyone is bad.
And you quickly got things going here, literally in 48 hours.
Called up the marketing team, got an image out that said we're going to build a house for Kelly's kids, and that quickly went viral.
Someone who wants to remain anonymous donated a block of land ready to be built on. This is Reese and Danielle checking out the site.
Unbelievable. I'm still living in such a surreal world at the moment. I don't think I'll believe it until we're standing there.
Metricon called Tamika to say it would donate a house.
I had tears running down my face and getting that phone call to say, we're going to help you and we're really behind supporting these children.
So home is somewhere to feel safe and a sense of belonging, and if we're able to play a very small part in helping this family, we're only so happy to do so.
Metricon's General Manager, Luke Fryer.
We've been overwhelmed with the support of our supply partners. Our phone's been ringing off the hook with the largest building brands around Australia, all lending their support.
I don't even have words for it, but to give the kids the opportunity to have a fresh start so that, this is our family home is just incredible. It's incredible.
And an industry of 90% men all stood up to say we're not okay with domestic violence and this is so much more than a house. This is us saying that we're going to back these children and we're going to do something about it even if the government doesn't.
It was then a current affair took up the baton, calling on other businesses to help out as well. And the response was overwhelming. Within a few days, some of the country's biggest retailers were lining up to pitch in.
It's inconceivable that that sort of thing can happen. I mean, I just can't imagine it. It's madness.
Jerry Harvey from Harvey Norman jumped at the chance to help.
Well, we've given a $15,000 gift voucher and that's available that they can use it at any time. It can be used bit by bit or all at once, whatever suits. So if they want a new fridge or a TV or a lounge or a bed or whatever they may wish, that's there for them.
It's a cause that we're very close to at Temple & Webster. There's a lot of passion in the business to help and to assist in any way that we can.
Christy McGuinness is from online retailer Temple & Webster.
What we'd like to do is provide $10,000 worth of furniture and homewares to help rebuild a nurturing, healing home for her children.
With 8 children ranging in age from 1 to 11, there's years of schooling ahead, and Officeworks is happy to offer what help it can.
So Officeworks will be providing the family with 8 school packs for each child and donating an Officeworks gift voucher.
Were you surprised by the outpouring of grief and support that did come from the community?
It's just been amazing.
It is, yeah. We were willing to do it all on our own when we first decided that this was going to be us.
In no way we were expecting, this amount of support.
New Foods is going to provide the Wilkinson family with a year's worth of food.
Founder and CEO of home delivery service U Foods, Lance Giles.
And hopefully it gives them a little bit more time back in their day, and the dinner time is such a family time, so hopefully it can just help that a little bit more by providing them with food and dinner.
Village Roadshow has offered the family of 10 a 5-night vacation at its SeaWorld resort, plus unlimited entry to its theme parks for 12 months. Also keen to help with the building project are last year's block winners, Jimmy and Tam.
I feel so much for them, and I know that we do have some skills that we can provide help for this family, so we'll do anything to help them out.
This house is going for a special cause, a very special cause, so we do want to get in there and give them a hand.
What do you think Kelly would make of all this?
I think part of her would be a bit scared that she's all over TV, but to see that all these people standing behind her in her fight and the fight for other people just like her, I think it would really touch her.
And what do you think you'll tell Kelly's children about their mum when they're a bit older and can understand things a bit better?
Just making sure they know the person she was. They knew, but just keeping those memories alive and making sure that they feel the love. I'm sure they will from, the stories that we tell about her.
It's hoped they'll be in their new house by Christmas. If you would like to support the family in this project, contact us.